Lisa Jenkins. I am the founder and chief executive officer for Kingdom Builders Family Life Center. The reason why I decided to start Kingdom Builders is because of the impact or the experience that I had as a young mother. At 19, I met my first husband, and it became very abusive early on in the marriage. And by the time I endured 5 years of what I tell a lot of people, hell on earth, I decided that I needed to get out to live. I had no clue of what I was doing. I knew that I had a desire, had to navigate through life, but I always had that passion and determination to be able to make a difference. And here we are 10 years later. We have been making a difference in the communities that we've served, the families that we've served, changing their narratives, how it looks with domestic violence and now sexual assault and human trafficking.
I moved from Las Vegas, Nevada to get away from abuse. When I first came to Colorado, I stayed in a hotel. I stayed there for a few nights, and I knew that I was running out of money and I needed to figure out something else to do. And that's when, I kind of Googled Kingdom Builders. And when I Googled Kingdom Builders, I talked to someone, and from that point, I was welcomed like family. I was welcomed. I was treated well. My children were treated well. And from there, it's like history.
She's impacted my life so much so that I call her Mama Lisa. She's always been welcoming to me. Her husband has been welcoming to me. I feel like it's an amazing thing, and the reason why I'm calling it amazing is because I know it's done from her heart. Everything that Miss Lisa do, or Mama Lisa as I call her, that she's doing with Kingdom Builder, it's a personal thing to her to make sure that if you're a victim, whether you're male or female, that you get the fair treatment that you're supposed to get, and that you're treated, and that you understand that it's somebody out here that really cares about you and willing to help you by any means necessary.
I met Miss Lisa in Kingdom Builders, oh my gosh, like 10 years ago almost, I want to say. I initially met her through my sister-in-law, and then all the kids went. So it was like my whole family at one point. She's brought me and my kids, well, should I say my daughters, to a better place in our relationship. We did mother-daughter tea dinners with Miss Lisa. We've talked at domestic violence awareness dinners that she's had. And I think that she's helped my kids to where my girls are stable. They all have stable jobs. They all own their own cars. They go to work. So she's impacted our life a lot.
What I like most about Kingdom Builders and how it impacted my life is that after 21 years in the optical field of helping people see, we exchange money for glasses. But with Kingdom Builders, we exchange services for change of life. So that's what I really liked about being able to come into an organization and help change a person's life through changing their narratives. And the things in which we do allow people to see things differently. So that's how it really impacted my life. More focus on the person and not the product.
Kingdom Builders Family Life Center has contributed to spreading awareness on domestic violence through many different ways. Miss Jenkins, when she first started Kingdom Builders, her passion was to work with youth. And then from there, she wanted to teach the youth about healthy relationships, healthy boundaries, how to look out for different signs of domestic violence that you may not recognize it as. Letting people know, like, hey, domestic violence can be financial, it can be sexual, it can be mental and emotional. And so really, Kingdom Builders has contributed into spreading awareness by having community events, attending them, also doing trainings in some of our local agencies here has also allowed their employees to be able to tell people like, hey, Kingdom Builders is a great resource for you to be able to reach out to.
We have come into a space that has been so underrepresented for so many years. We've had one single organization that has been in existence for over 70 or so years. than the only nonprofit organization that dealt with domestic violence. And when you have an organization that's been in existence for so long and they're referring people to us because they can't help, that's a big deal. Yeah, we know that we're needed in this community, and we'll continue to be here for support.
You know, we have the Project Right Direction, which is very powerful when it comes to kids. We have kids that have come in here that are young as 7, and we have them all the way to 24. So, you know, the age range is very vast. So when there is a domestic violence incident in our community, Ms. Jenkins makes sure that we are capturing that information and seeing how we can help and be a part of the solution, or be a part of the conversation at least.
Kingdom Builders' approach in reference to addressing issues compared to other organizations is the love of God. That is one thing that I've noticed from day one, that Mrs. Jenkins really promote that, hey, we want to be an organization that is spirit-led. And we only can be spirit-led by being in tune with God. And by that being the case, we allow the love of God to touch those in whom we interact with. So showing love right up front can help someone change the narrative of their lives.
So when someone comes in, I ask them, what does success look like to you? And from there is really how I built my roadmap on how we're going to support. So because we take that approach and we allow our guests to lead their journey, I feel that is how we're a little different. When I think of other systematic organizations, it's kind of like we can do this and we could do this or we could do that. It's never, oh, someone comes in and say they want their GED or they want this or they want shoes or they want that. We can help with it all. So I've had a person come in and say, I need some shoes. I was able to go buy them some shoes. I've had someone come in and say, I need clothes, or I need to get my GED, or I need to get my LLC. You know, we help with anything that a person feels they need to become successful on this journey of us helping them.
Our approach is different because the people that work here, a lot of us are thrivers. We've been on that other side of this, so we know what it looks like. Everybody's journey is different, and we understand that. But we also have that power of empathy. When people come in, we can meet them where they're at. And that's a big part of what we do.
The message I would like to convey to anyone who's needing support: when you're ready to talk, you want to vent, you need advice, we're here to listen without judgment. Because everyone needs to live a life that is free of fear and harm.
You know, that we are here to support them, that you know that they can come at any time, that we exist. Sometimes they don't know that we are here for them, and to let them know that they have support.
What's going to happen, and with Miss Lisa and the Kingdom Builders, you know that it's a safe space. It's a place where you know you're welcome, no matter what you've been through, no matter what you did. Miss Lisa and them will always welcome you into their hearts and take care of you and help you with what you need, and stuff like that. So
to stop being hesitant, don't be afraid, don't feel less of a man because you are reaching out to somebody for help. That's why everything is in place. It's not just in place to protect the women, it's also in place to protect the men. So I encourage you and I advise you to seek out all the information you can. Get out and live a bright, healthy life. Healthy life, because our lives matter too. No matter what people tell you, no matter how it may look, no matter what other men may say, life matters to everybody. And to be a victim of domestic violence as a male, like I said, it plays on your mental aspect, it plays on your emotional aspect. And for you to continue to just bottle it up on the inside, it's like a pressure cooker. It's just building up the pressure to explode at some point if you don't get it out. So I encourage you all, and I recommend that by any means necessary that you can to get out and get help, because we really need it. And a lot of us men go without, as I said, because we feel as if we can handle it on our own, and that's not the case.
It is not your fault. You're not crazy. You are not alone. There's help. So please seek it when you're ready.
Well, Miss Jenkins, congratulations on 10 years in doing what you love, what you set forth and put in place. I'm glad that I'm able to go along this journey with you, and I hope to continue on this journey with you as you get bigger and better. And I love you.
Congratulating Miss Lisa for all her hard work, and that, wishing her always all the best, and to keep continue with her mission, because there is a lot of needs out there for these victims, for these vulnerable women that they're going through domestic violence, sexual assault, and that you have opened your heart, and you know everything that you've been doing. So keep doing your hard work no matter what.
Ms. Jenkins, I just want to thank you. Number one, for the opportunity to be a part of the team and to see 10 years. Thank you for your commitment, your diligence, your tenacity, and your unwavering faith to make this happen. Your support and efforts through Kingdom Builders has helped many hundreds of women, men, and children over these past 10 years. And I encourage you to keep moving forward. Don't give up. Don't give in. Stay the course, and continue to use the support system that's around you to help you get to the place where you want to be. So what I say on this note is go Kingdom Builders.
Well, Miss Lisa, I haven't seen you for a while, but congratulations on everything that you've succeeded on. This is amazing. We started in a church, and you've blew up into something beautiful. I appreciate everything that you guys have done for us and my children, and I'm blessed to have you guys in my life. Here's to another 10 years.
I just want to say congratulations to Miss Lisa. You've been doing it for 10 years. I was with you from the bottom to now, and I'm very proud of you and where you have come. And I was just talking to my mom walking up the stairs, walking to the elevator. I'm like, she's came such a long way. And I just want to thank you for everything that you did for me and my family, and, definitely being there for us and still continuing to be there for us. And I just want to say I love you, and I hope you can do this for another 10 years and help more people in your lifetime.
All right, Mama Lisa, I love you. I thank you often from the bottom of my heart for everything you've done for me. I consider you as a blessing in my life. I know if it was anybody else, I don't think they would have done what they done. I'm grateful that you introduced me to your family. I'm grateful that you accepted my kids and my family at the time. And it's a blessing, everything that you're doing, what you're doing. I know you're doing it for God. And we need more people like you, because it's a lot of us out here that's really going through and really struggling. And we feel as if we don't have anybody to help. So I encourage you to keep doing what you're doing. And I pray that God blesses you for years and years to come. And I know you're in Colorado Station, but I just pray that you'll be able to reach out to millions across this nation, across the world, and just be a blessing to them. I love you, I love you, I love you, and I thank you for everything.
Thank you, Mom, for always being a listening ear whenever I had my drama to talk about, or when I was frustrated at work. And I was like, why isn't Brianna listening to me? Why can't we help this person? You were always there. You were always willing to help anyone who came through our doors, who you saw fit for our program. Even like I mentioned earlier, they didn't fit our criteria. And I'm just so blessed to be able to walk behind a woman who is so amazing, so God-fearing, and you teach me every day how to grow stronger in my faith with God. You teach me every day how to grow stronger as a young Black woman in America. And I really just appreciate everything that you do for me, everything that I do for my siblings and all my friends, everybody who just comes through, even just our house doors. You're just so loving, and the energy you just give off is just so amazing. So thank you, Mom. I love you.
Mom, I am proud of you, and I am holding back tears because y'all know how emotional I am. But I am beyond proud of you and everything you've done, everything you continue to do. I remember you talking about this place. There was no name at the time, but I remember you talking about Kingdom Builders since I was a kid. And to see you do it, it's motivation. You're my constant inspiration. I only aspire to be like you. And I can't wait to see how big it grows even further. I know we have our conversations on the future, what the future looks like, how big Kingdom Builders is going to be. And I just want you to know that I'm going to help you take it as far as you want me to help you take it. And we're going to get as big as you want this to get, because you got it. You persevered and you went through everything you went through to be here now. And I'm so proud of you. I love you, Mom.